Nation, we are back for a very large Masters of the Universe action figure review this time. We have some actual bad and good. It's a 50-50, too good, too bad. We are going to start off with the always more awesomer bad guys. Actually, no, we're going to go good, bad, good, bad.
Okay.
Okay. The first one we're going to do is one of the original OG Masters of the Universe. He's a gangster. Buzz Off. So, Buzz Off is one of the original Masters of the Universe toys. Just let's get a little look at the back here. The comic, looking kind of weak. We got the actual skin-toned Stratos. Do not understand that. So,
is he normally yellow?
Is who normally yellow?
Whatever his name is.
This is Buzz Off. Buzz Off is always this color. Ooh, we got a new comic book. Hey, hey. Challenge of Jitsu. Where is that? Alright, so this Buzz Off. Oh, no. Why? Why? You don't have to put these things in 400 cups. Ugh. Just clean the basement. I'm gonna have to vacuum these things up.
Like 2 hours ago, he was vacuuming the whole house. Didn't chip the paint.
Something we can yell about. Alright. Miss Rebecca.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a girl, you were a She-Ra person, right?
I loved She-Ra.
Okay. Do you ever remember Mr. Buzz Off here?
No.
Never saw him as a toy or?
Not when I was young.
Okay.
No, I did not care one bit about He-Man. I only cared about the She-Ra toys.
Yeah. Buzz Off would have been one of those figures. So, ooh, that's a neat feature. I'm going to give you some accessories to take a peek at. So this is something different. The horns, those are different from the new. And, let's see. Caden, I'll let you have about a 10-second little glance there at good old Buzz Off. All right, Stell, or Caden passing down. Stell passing down. Caden, what's one thing you noticed?
That his wings move.
His wings move, but they only fold outwards. And they are kind of like what, Miss Rebecca?
They're like computery.
They're kind of robotic, yeah.
Also, in the old figures, it was always like 2 wings movable and 2 wings movable.
Incorrect.
I feel like that was correct.
Nope. That was the older series from what they did for the cartoon that we did have to where there were 4 of them. Stell, what's one thing you noticed?
I noticed that he has teeth. He has
Got some
veins.
teeth, yeah. So here's kind of the thing. Those are the exact accessories that came with Buzz Off. The yellow hat, for the longest time until like I was an adult collector, like really collecting these mint on card, I never knew that existed because that was gone all the time. I had no idea. Now the claws, I was thinking there may be some articulation in the claws. There are not, which is kind of weird. I thought they may do that, but you know, it is what it is. Buzz Off, a decent figure.
So the older figures all did have hats like that?
Yep.
Oh.
They sure did.
That came off?
That came off. But they didn't have those little goat horns.
His little antenna.
Yeah, those little antennas. All right, so the next one up we've got is Jitsu. You want to talk about a character that couldn't... I am shocked we got a Jitsu.
Like, you're shocked that we found him, or you're shocked that they
No,
make
I am
him?
shocked they make him. Because it is an absolute make fun of Chinese kind of...
Oh, like a not nice?
Yes.
Oh, I hate that.
But back in the way... Because you think about it, he's got a karate hand.
Yeah.
His name's Jitsu.
Oh.
So,
It was back in like the 80s.
Oh, I mean, in the 80s it doesn't matter. But they had some He-Man names that they have actually had to redo.
Oh.
Because of some...
Not appropriate.
Not really not appropriate, but just could be offensive maybe.
Yeah, offensive.
Yep. So,
Hateful.
all right. So what Jitsu had back in the day, he had this gold glove. And he had a spring-loaded thing where you hold it up and it would go, and it would go automatically.
But this doesn't do
He
that.
does not. So, Stell, we're going to start with you to have a peek at that one. The comic book, was it the same, Stell?
I never got the comic.
Well,
We didn't.
it's the same comic. She took it.
I figured it would be because the first one had Jitsu in it.
All right, Stell, pass it down.
Okay, can I tell you what I noticed?
Yep, tell me
His armor comes off.
His armor does come off. We are not going to take it off because it is...
Hard to get off.
It breaks easily. It's very
does.
fragile, yay. Miss Rebecca, what's something you noticed?
I have to say I actually really like the paint of his armor. Like the gold is not just a gold; it has like a shimmer to it. Like it really like stands out. It looks really like all of his gold, all over him looks really nice.
Caden, what did you
Super
notice?
His head goes up and down.
His head does go up and down. It is a very good representation from the vintage figure. I love that this doesn't just go... It's got some articulation. You can have him just bring it on kind of a thing.
That's a big hand.
It is a big hand. And he kind of fought Fisto, who also has
A big hand.
a very large hand. So that is that one. That is a good figure. All right, we're going to go next.
Is he bad?
He's a bad guy.
Okay.
We're going to go with this one next. I'm going to say that. So we got a deluxe. Or let's see, what do they call this? Oh, it is a deluxe. Okay. So we got Mosquitor, part of the evil horde. Mosquitor.
A lot of mosquitoes.
Huh?
There's lots of mosquitoes
And like bugs.
and bugs in, in our videos lately.
Well, you've got to think. They have,
Bugs.
like, what do you all do when you see a mosquito?
Get mad and swack it.
No, that's bees. And wasps.
Why do you think all these things are insects and stuff? Oh, Lord.
Because we don't like them. He's good. He's a bee.
The bee guy is good.
But he is good.
Buzz
You're
off
right.
is good.
Just like they're good for the environment.
No, gross.
You just don't like them to sting you.
Sure. And when they buzz around your head. I just don't like it when they're around me.
Weenies. Bunch of weenies. We moved to the country and we got weenies. Alright. So, Mosquitor.
New comic.
Okay. We did get a new comic. You want to show that off there, Miss Rebecca?
Sure.
Instruction manual.
It's called Horde Plague. Dun dun dun.
So the Horde Plague.
And instruction manual.
Yep.
We don't need no instructions.
Need no instructions. Alright, so Mosquitor, part of the evil horde. So that's Hordax thing. In the Masters of the Universe world, this was the figure to have for the Horde in my neighborhood, except for the Horde Trooper. Miss Rebecca, we're going to let you have a first dib
Is
at
he
that.
a good guy?
He is a bad guy. He does come with one extra hand. What is it, Miss
He has
Rebecca?
blood in his chest.
Okay, he does. There may be a button on the back, and I know you like a button.
Oh.
Hit the button.
Ooh.
She's not done yet, still.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, so let's show the camera. Okay, so when you hit the button, if you see it kind of draining and bubbling up there. All right, so Stell, there's that for you. Here are some of the accessories. We'll kind of show those off what they do here in a second. That is just a different head. So, Mosquitor,
Like a lizard.
well, this is kind of what he looks like underneath, because that's a helmet.
Oh.
So this would be his...
I thought that would have been the helmet.
No, everything that you have seen of him in any kind of incarnation that I can remember, he looks like that. But then when newer comics came out, he kind of looked like this.
Huh.
Okay? So that's kind of a neat to make the deluxe.
It's like a heart pounder.
It is like a heart pounder. So let's take this.
And mosquitoes suck your blood.
And then
that's why it's
what this will do is this can go on
Pew pew.
to like that, to where it holds, and it looks like, well, what he could do is he could shoot it out, and it could like grab you and stuff like that. So he's actually shooting it out.
So he's
in
bad.
that one.
Yeah,
He's a bad guy. Okay, so if we take that off, just a little ball joint head screwy thing.
I can never do those.
No, they're tight. It's because they move. All right, hold on.
1, 2, 3.
You can do it.
Oh, good job.
Okay, and then that's kind of what he looks like with the other one, which I can tell you right now,
Yeah, I don't like that.
that's gone. I also don't like that. All right, so Stella, what do you give Mosquitor?
So I noticed that his feet move and rotate
His
forward
feet.
and back.
Yeah, they do. They have ankle and shin. And what's your ranking?
I rate him about an 8.5.
Where's the gun?
I have it in my hand.
Here's the purple
I
gun,
rate him about an 8.5.
which is the exact replica of the gun that's real. All right, Kaden, what do you give Mosquitor?
I give him a 9.
9. All right, why?
I like that you press a button. I like the button.
You like the button part?
Yeah. I did
Miss Rebecca.
I'm gonna give him a 9.5, only because I really think like all of his accessory, everything is so cool. His blood's cool, and I love a button. I think this accessory is cool. I just wish it wasn't so heavy that it makes his head flop down.
His head is very loose.
That's what I like.
His head is very
If
loose.
that went on good, it would be a 10 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we go to the last, which is one of the most famous He-Man characters of all time, and the girls, we kept it for them because this is the Sorceress, the guardian of Castle Grayskull. So, Miss Rebecca, do you know anything about the Sorceress?
She protects Castle Grayskull. She's very magical.
Same comic.
Yeah. She can transform into a bird.
Do you know what the bird's name is?
Starts with a Z.
It does start with a Z. Instead of soaring, she
Zori.
doesn't Zorine, but
Zor.
she's Zor. Correct.
Zor.
Her name was Zelda.
That is.
Zelda's a video game.
That is, and she's green. Zelda girl. No.
Zelda is the girl.
Zelda's the girl, Link's the boy.
Yes.
Ooh, she looks really cool.
Okay. So, one thing about these packages, and I'm gonna see that, like how it kind of intertwines like a belt right there. All that does is bend the plastic. That's all that does. All right. So, Kaden, you could start off first for a few second little look there of the princess or of the sorceress.
Oh, I like her.
All right, pass it down. What's one thing you noticed, Kaden?
Her wings go out and she looks like a peacock.
Miss Rebecca, what's something you noticed?
She's very tiny. We've had the sorceress before, and she her face looks different. I don't know about this. I don't know.
Okay. Stell, what's something you notice?
I noticed that her feet point down and she moves.
Okay. Let's have a up close. So,
Something else.
Kaden, what's one thing else you notice?
She has eyes on her head.
She does, because that's her bird. That's what Zor. So Zor would look like this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Rebecca.
Yeah.
What do you grade the sorceress?
I don't like her. I give her like a 3.
Ooh. Okay.
I think she looks cheap.
Wowzers, Batman.
I think she looks cheap. I think that compared to these guys and the detail they've put into them, like her costume looks cheap, her body looks cheap, her face sculpt is terrible. I hate it. I hate it.
Miss Rebecca or Kaden.
I'm gonna give her a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Stella.
I'm gonna give her like a 5.
A 5. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give her a 9.
What is wrong with you?
Because it looks exactly like the toy. You've got to remember, these are toy representations, not cartoon or not anything else. So that is an updated version of the toy, and I am all about that. All right, I'm gonna sleep in the doghouse tonight. All right, until next time, kids.
Peace out, home.